Hey guys, it's Steph. I wanted to go ahead and do a car vlog. I've never done a car vlog before, but I think it's becoming a little more and more popular. So I decided, why not give it a shot? So I'm gonna try to do it once a week. I think it's kind of cool. Main reason for doing car vlog is because I kind of get bored sometimes. And you know, like throughout the day, you just have thoughts you might want to talk about. And of course, vlogging has become one of my favorite hobbies. So yeah, so just kind of wanted to do a little vlogging. Main thing I wanted to talk about was, I think on my channel, I don't know if I've ever really like explained like my background kind of in makeup and cosmetics. So I kind of wanted to do that today. Pretty much it started out like this. I grew up in my mother, you know, around beauty and hair and makeup. My mom actually did hair. You know, she worked for a salon. She still works and does hair, but she also did makeup. She did it for like drag shows and stuff like that. So I kind of grew up in the, actually I did grow up in the like hair and makeup field. And so I kind of grew up, I didn't say I kind of grew up around that, I did grow up around that, and I kind of fell in love with it. I'm sorry I keep saying kind of. I definitely fell in love with it, so it's something I grew up around and just got used to it, and I guess as I got older, I wanted to do that. So when I graduated high school, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, or at least I thought I did. My main thing that, sorry, it's so bumpy on this road. My main thing I wanted to do was, I always thought I wanted to be on the news. I was like, oh, you know, I want to be on the news. I don't know if it's something that like I put in my head, my grandmother put in my head, my mother, like I'm not really sure, but pretty much I have to always like turn like and look around whenever I'm getting the other lane. I'm always scared there's going to be somebody in my blind spot. So I kind of grew up just thinking I would want to be on the news in front of the camera. Surprise, surprise. I like vlogging, I like being in front of a camera. It's pretty much it. I used to play with my mom's and grandmother's video cameras and do shows, and you know, I grew up in theater. I did theater from the time I was really little until I graduated, and then I did it in college. It was my minor in college. So I did that. I guess I like being in front of the camera. And so I think that's one other reason why I like vlogging. It's kind of like an outlet. But so after I graduated, I went to college, kind of, I don't want to say the word like played around, but I kind of dicked off a little bit. Didn't, you know, I had fun, and definitely had fun in college. It was a good experience, but I had to get real serious. And so I kind of decided to go to cosmetology school. And so when I did that, obviously learned how to do hair, started doing more makeup. I always did makeup, but I feel like I experimented a little more in cosmetology school. Met some really awesome friends who I miss dearly, and you know, did that, learned some about hair. And I feel like cosmetology school is great. You learn a lot. But midway through cosmetology school, I realized I did not like doing hair. You could probably tell in some of my vlog or in some of my videos that it's not that I don't enjoy doing hair. Like I love hair, I love fake hair, I love extensions. I love everything about like volume and like glamorous hair, but I don't like the cutting and the shampooing and the coloring. It's fun sometimes, but like I don't want to do it every day. It's not something I'm extremely passionate about. So I learned it, I graduated, you know, I still have my license this day. I worked doing hair for a little while, and I just decided it wasn't for me. But I still keep my license, and I can still do hair. It's just something I don't want to do. I can go back to it. It's a fallback plan. Who knows? One day I might get bored and say, hey, I want to do hair. So it's always good to have options. So I have that, and then from there is where I like learned to do makeup and started doing it more often. My very first job in the makeup industry was at Clinique, was at the counter, of course, and I really enjoyed the counter. It was so much fun. When I got that job, I was so excited. I think it paid me like pennies, pretty much. I want to say I made like 7 or 8, like I think it was like $8.15 an hour. Might have been even less. But there was free makeup, and there was classes, and you learned so much. And so I decided, you know, hey, I really like this. So from Clinique, let's see, what did I do? I worked for Clinique, I worked for Benefit, I worked for Bobbi, and then I still do freelance, and I still do have my own clients that I'll do, like I would do bridal, magazines, photo shoots, stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I still do. And I've learned a lot, like a ton, from working at the counter. I always tell people, if you want to get involved in the makeup industry and you want to learn, like the best way to do it is to work at the counter. And because that's where you pick up a lot of your skill. Go. Oh my God, these people are like sitting at a red light. Don't you love that? And so, you know, that's where I picked up a lot of my skill. And I think I learned a lot from other artists. Like, so that's, be open. That's another thing I tell people too, is like whenever you're at the counter, be open. Like go to different counters, learn from other lines, take all the classes you can, workshops, stuff like that. And I'm so grateful for my time at the makeup counter. Would I ever go back? I guess if I had to, I would. It can be very grueling, and that's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about in this car vlog, was that working at the makeup counter has so many I'm gonna go to the gas station, so I might have to put this on stop for just a second. So I hate gas stations. Do you guys hate, like, I always get scared at a gas station. I always like look around and make sure like nobody's gonna like rob me or something. One time I was at a gas station, a creepy dude was like, hey girl, and I was like, stop, get away. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. Guys, I'm back. Oh my God, so can I just tell you that the song Candy by Mandy Moore was on, and I nerded out. I won't sing it for you because you will probably turn off this video, like you might have already done. But yeah, do you remember that song? I think it was the song that she like, was like, there was like a Volkswagen Bug in it. I have to get her right. I think that's, do y'all remember that? I don't know. Huh? Hold on, I'm knocked you guys down. All right, is that better? Is that good? There we go. Yeah, so Mandy Moore, Candy. Yes, please, more. So I survived the gas station. There was no creepers today. Oh my God, and I left it open. Hold on, I'll be right back. Holy cow. So yeah, I totally left my gas cap off. Gas tank open, and thank God the gas pump is not, is the freaking gas pump in it? No. Okay, we're good. Okay. It's been a long day. So anyways, oh my God, I think I got so excited that Mandy Moore was on. So again, was that the video where she was in the Bug and like completely was like dancing around all pop star-ish? Yes, I think it was. I need to download that on iTunes. Why haven't I done that? Question of the day, why have I not yet downloaded Mandy Moore's Candy on iTunes? Anyway, back to car vlogging. So, traffic. So what I was talking about was, holy God, I'm driving. There we go. So pretty much I just worked in the industry, worked in it for a really long time. I say a really long time, like, what does a long time consist of? I worked in the industry for a while. I still work in the industry. I don't want to say I don't work in the industry. I definitely still work in the industry. But what I always tell people that definitely want to get, what I want to tell people, there's a humongous bump that want to get involved in the industry is 100% work at the counter. Pros and cons to working at the counter. Let's talk about this. Pros and cons would be that, number one, you're going to work weekends. So you can forget about your weekends, your Saturdays, your Sundays, and you have to request those off long in advance. That's number one. Forget about weekends. It's fun being an artist that, you know, like being on my own, because you can kind of I'm not saying you can make your own hours, but you're not there all day. Once you're done, like, you're done. You're not there from 11 to 8 or 8 to 7 or 8 to 6, and then you have to stay later because there's so many people at the counter and, like, this, that, and the other. Holy God. A lot of traffic. So that's one thing. Another thing is that, all right, so no weekends. Holidays are awful because they want you to be there. Yeah, you might be closed on Christmas. You might be closed on Thanksgiving. Forget about being closed on Christmas Eve. Forget about being closed. Now this is you're working for like a big department. This is saying you're working for a department store. Forget about being closed on Black Friday because you're going to be there at the butt crack of dawn. So you sacrifice, I would feel like, you know, usual life to do that. Is it glamorous? No, it's not glamorous at all. Like, from the outside, I think from an outsider standpoint, looking in, it can, oh my God, you guys just fell. Hold on one second. You guys are still there. You fell. So from like an outsider standpoint looking in, holy shit. This road, they're like doing construction. It's so bumpy, you might fall again. Again, from an outsider's perspective, from the outside looking in, it might look glamorous and like, you know, you go to work and you're looking all pretty and like your hair's on point. It's supposed to be anyways. Because honey, let me tell you what, when you go to work at these makeup counters, holy cow, these bumps are making you fall out. Huh. The worst ever. Have fun getting sick watching me because the camera's like shaking everywhere. Okay, I think we're through. So, you know, it's not glamorous. You're gonna have to go to work. Your hair's gonna have to be on point. Your makeup's gonna have to be on point. You know, you've had a bad day. Like, say the night before you got in a fight with your boyfriend, or like you were like upset about something, or a family member, or something like that. You know what? Your eyes are all swollen. Guess what, honey? You better put on that eyeliner and suck it up. And I mean, you can't just like go to your cubicle and not wear makeup that day. Like, you have to wear makeup. You have to wear what you're selling. You have to know the latest trends. If there's something that you don't particularly like that's like a look that you don't like, you still like might have to, like, if you don't like winged liner, but say like wing liner is what they're advertising, like you got to wear the wing liner. And then there's products you don't like, but you still have to kind of, I feel like there are some products that, yeah, I didn't really like them, but I still had to like suck it up and be like, oh my God, this product is so good. You totally need it. Let me give you X, Y, and Z on why you do. And it's just like, you know what, at the end of the day, like, did that person really need that product? Like, and then I'm like, did I sell them this and like totally lie to them? Has my whole makeup career been a lie? I'm totally kidding. No, but seriously, you know, there's the pros and cons. So I'd say it's good. Could I do it forever? Could I work at a makeup counter forever? Absolutely not. There's good and bad too. You have some really awesome customers that'll come back, that'll buy everything from you. And then you've got some really big a-hole customers too. They're demanding. They want to sit in your chair, take up 2 hours of your time, not buy anything. They come in looking busted. Like, when I say busted, I mean they come in looking like hell. Like, there's no other word. They just look like they just scraped their face on pavement. And they expect, oh, can you make me look like Kim Kardashian? And it's like, are you joking right now? Oh, and by the way, I've only got 30 minutes. Please, like, seriously. So, and you have to just smile. I'm like, oh my God, yes, let's do this. Yes, girl, yeah, you know, and it's just, some of it's faking it. I'm not gonna lie. But all in all, it was a great experience. I met so many awesome people. I would not take it back. If I could, I would definitely not take it back. So I would tell people, go do it. Work at a makeup counter. Be a counter girl, you know? And be a makeup artist. Live your life, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much about me. That's kind of how I got started in the industry. I've always been a product junkie. Always, always, always. Like, I feel like I could have every single makeup product there is, literally every single product, and it's still not enough. I don't know if it's like an issue with like hoarding makeup. I don't hoard like normal things like in my house. I'm not like a hoarder, but you know, I feel like I am with my makeup. And it's true, like truthfully, like I don't know how to really go about saying I'm a makeup hoarder. I am. I said that in my other videos, but I think it's just because I like to try new products. And I don't know, like, does anybody else hoard makeup? Is it just me? Like, I'm sure people do. But, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, feel like I can never get enough makeup. And not necessarily that I, like, wear makeup, like, so much makeup, like, every day, because I don't. I look pretty natural most days, but it's just, like, you just see it. It looks, the packaging and just the colors and, like, just makes you, it makes you feel good. Just, like, go in your room and just, like, look at all your makeup. Like, oh, my God, this is my makeup. Weird. I know. And if anybody else does that, can you please leave a comment below so I don't feel like a psycho? And it all started when I was really little, because like my grandmother had all this beautiful stuff, and it was like, she had this like really long like vanity in her bathroom, this huge mirror. And if I look back on it today, like now that I'm like older, the vanity is probably not as long as I imagine it. Like I imagine it being like forever long, and she would have like all her makeup set up and her perfume on this like beautiful little mirror like thing, and it would just hold her perfume, and the bottles were so pretty, and like she'd have this like corn silk powder and like the white or in the yellow round container. She had like all of this makeup, and it was just beautiful, and I would play in it, and I think that's what got me started. Was just I loved how it looked, not necessarily on per se, but just the packages. So that's my weird thing with makeup. And my channel, like yes, I want it to be dedicated to makeup, but I kind of want it to be like mixed, other things like mixed in to like daily life. Definitely still gonna do product reviews, and I have yet to even put up a tutorial, but that is coming. I promise. So I'm working on getting a Canon Rebel, just because with the tripod. So right now I've got my iPhone 6 Plus, which I use on the regular. I've got a smaller camera that can be used for vlogging. I don't feel like it's as high def as my 6 Plus. And then I've got an iPad mini that I can use as well, but I still feel like nothing is as good as the Canon Rebel. So until then, I'll just use, you know, kind of what I have, which I'm so grateful I have those. You know, I could probably just use those and get away with it, but when we're working on getting my setup, getting like everything so that it is easier for me to actually do a tutorial. And then when I edit, I usually either edit from iMovie on my MacBook Pro, or I edit on, actually my the 6 Plus has iMovie on it, so that's usually what I do it on, either or, and it's worked pretty good so far. So but yeah, that's pretty much it for the car vlog. I am gonna go download Mandy Moore on iTunes, and I will talk to you guys later. Leave me a comment. Oh, you guys fell. Hold on. Oh my God, how many times is that? Okay, so now it looks weird. Can you see me? All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later before you fall off. I bought this really cheap holder from Amazon. It was like $7. It might be too small for my iPhone, but we will see. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.